Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast where I just put out my thoughts on a variety of topics, that too in under 5 minutes. You must have heard this one phrase, oh, looks do not matter. Well, the harsh truth is that they do matter. Hence, today I'll be talking about why and how do looks matter in your life, and what if you are not conventionally good looking? What can you do about it? So, whenever you meet someone, what's the one thing that you notice about them? Their knowledge? How good can they dance? Or how good their handwriting is? Well, you do not notice any of it. What you notice is their way of dressing, how they look, how they present themselves, and accept it or not, your brain starts forming opinions about that person subconsciously. Even in interviews, the panel of judges start evaluating you the moment you walk into the room. They take a note of how well you dress, the way you walk, your posture, and every other physical attribute of yours. However hard it may be to accept, but good looking people have an unfair advantage since their birth. And a very classy and true example is when you see a very good looking girl with an okay financial background marrying a millionaire. You may argue that the woman must be bringing some other attributes apart from her looks to the table, but in half of the cases, they do not. The girl marry the guy for the money, and the guy just wants a good looking girl. These instances are all over the internet, and in this instance, if you want to put a number to the looks, well, how the girl looks is worth $1 million in this example. Scale down the millionaire example and you'll get the scenario of the arranged marriages in India. Take out any classified ad looking for a groom or a bride, along with caste, religion, and some other qualities, looks would be the top priority. Again, I'm not saying that looks are the only deciding factor, but it is one of the most dominating factors. If you open your eyes to such instances, you can find the same when you look out for a partner yourself. You can find this happening in the corporate offices where good looking people are getting some type of preferential treatment. So, the first takeaway is work on how you look. You might not be genetically gifted in looks, still you can compete with those who are good looking. There are some things with respect to your looks that you can work upon. Example, if you are fat, you know what to do. Cut the junk food, cut sugar, and go and hit the gym. I have personally witnessed not so beautiful people in terms of their physical characteristics become attractive just by working on their physique and the way they dress. Moving on, the people who are genetically gifted in physical attributes, people, do not waste your gift. Try to capitalize in some way or the other. Now for the people who are not conventionally good looking, here's what you should do. First, looks matter, but don't let your looks dictate the way you feel. Try to find out what you have and what you can do better than others. There's this saying that when there's a small dot on a white canvas, you tend to focus on that black dot and forget about the rest of the white canvas. You might not be good looking, but you might be the person no one can beat at MS Excel, just as an example. But your internal talk might make you feel an inferiority complex when you deal with people at your office, even if you are very sound at technical skills. I know it's easier said than done. Even I was very conscious of my height during my school life. Like, I am almost 5'7", but I never let it make me feel inferior in front of anyone when it comes to academics and getting work done. Because I am good at it and I know my height has nothing to do with it. Also, let me expand the meaning of good looks. Your smile, your personality, your skills, everything count as your good looks. Everyone is not equal, but everyone is unique. There's this saying of Naval Ravikant that you can't compete with a man who is playing by outworking them. It means you can never beat a person who is doing something that feels like play to them by just working harder than them. So, find what feels like play to you, but work to others and capitalize on it. And that, my friend, that would be your good looks and that would matter. That's the second takeaway. Also, I recommend you to listen to Zakir Khan's Umeed, where he has talked about the same in detail. That series of podcast has been very useful to me. you will gain some new perspectives to look at things from that podcast. That's the end of it. Do let me know your thoughts on Instagram or Twitter at Subhak Gupta.